Welcome to an all-new Coffee with America. I'm Sasha Rionda. You know, the weather has been so busy lately. First Harvey, then we had Irma. Coming up, what you can do to be better prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws your way. Plus, September is Baby Safety Month. We have expert advice on how to take care of your little ones and keep them safe. And we'll tell you about a couple of special events to help children battling cancer. Also, National Coffee Day is coming up. Stick around for a look at some of the places giving away free coffee to celebrate the day. It's all straight ahead on Coffee with America. September is National Preparedness Month, and it comes at a time when extreme weather events are currently at the forefront of our nation's concerns. Joining us today is national TV meteorologist and author of the book, Extreme Weather, A Guide to Surviving Flash Floods, Hurricanes, Heat Waves, Snowstorms, Tsunamis, and Other Natural Disasters, Bonnie Schneider. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Sasha. Thanks so much for having me on.
Thank you so much for joining us. So first off, what inspired you to write your book about surviving extreme weather?
Well, it's from all the years of covering it on television. I found that a lot of people were not prepared, and I wanted to write a comprehensive survival guide so they would know how to take care of themselves, their family, and even their pets if a natural disaster strikes.
And weather is getting more severe. What is one of the first things we should do to make sure we're prepared?
Well, even in a regular run-of-the-mill thunderstorm, you could lose power. I mean, we're seeing now with this big storm, Hurricane Irma, so many people that have lost power. So I recommend to have a generator. And a good one to have that's a quieter generator is the Briggs & Stratton Q6500. This is the Quiet Power Series inverter generator, and it is 60% quieter than standard generators. So it won't disrupt your sleep. It won't be too loud to disturb your neighbors. It provides power to all your appliances and, of course, your lights and your refrigerator. Key. I mean, millions of people are without power right now in Florida due to Hurricane Irma, so having a generator is really helpful. And of course, make sure you always position it outside the house, not in the garage.
What can we do to protect our homes in advance of a major storm?
You know, this is such a timely question with all the hurricane damage we're seeing in Georgia, for example, with all the trees down. You want to make sure that you have your home and your car insurance, everything taken care of and well in place. And for this segment, I partnered with Esurance because they provide quality assurance and it's affordable. They also can settle claims much more efficiently because they use smart technology. So you can have an app on your phone, and not only that, they can see things from overhead. They have predictive analytics and aerial images so they can see the damages to your car, and that waives the potential for an inspector to have to come on the scene. And so you can file the claim through the mobile app and get it hopefully fulfilled in a more timely manner. So having that insurance is really important.
What are other ways to stay safe during a storm?
You want to make sure that you have your emergency kit. I talk a lot about this in my book. Make sure you have food and water for every family member for at least 3 days. And in your emergency kit, if you're taking it with you, if you had to evacuate, in the go bag, flashlight and batteries. And I recommend Duracell batteries because they're a brand you can trust. They will last for 10 years. If they're stored properly, I mean, imagine having batteries that you had, 7, 8 years ago, and they're still good and you can rely on them because Duracell is the brand you can trust for that. And they actually are helping right now with Hurricane Irma in Florida. Their Power Forward fleet is on the ground and they are providing assistance by giving people free batteries, free Wi-Fi, and allowing people places where they could charge their cell phones. I mean, millions of people still without power. If you want to see where they are located, you can follow them at Duracell on Twitter.
And all this is so important for all of us. Where can we go for more information?
Well, for more information on any of the things I talked about today, you can go to tipsontv.com.
Meteorologist and author Bonnie Schneider, thank you so much for joining us on Coffee with America. Pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
Thousands affected by Hurricanes Harvey and Irma urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families. You can donate today by going to redcross.org or calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. Jenna Hager is not only a TV correspondent and the daughter of a former president, but she was also a teacher and is now the mother of 2. And she's teaming up with the Propane Education and Research Council and its campaign to educate people about school bus safety and the need for more energy-efficient buses. Hi, Jenna. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, as a mom and former teacher, why is it important to remind people about school bus safety and efficiency?
Well, as a former teacher, I was embarrassed to find out that there were different types of buses on the road, that there are propane buses that I didn't know about. And people may say, why does that matter? And it matters because these buses are far quieter than the diesel buses that I grew up riding on, which means that the bus driver can hear, that kids can have quiet, calm conversations, which makes them safer. They also are better for our environment. And finally, they're less expensive, so school districts around the country are saving money.
Can you tell us how many school buses are currently powered by propane?
So there's 13,000 buses on the road in 47 states. I think 800,000 students are riding on them every single day.
Just how safe and efficient are school buses?
Well, with propane buses, they're very safe. I mean, as I said, they're the quietest form, so kids can hear. And according to statistics, buses are the safest way to get your kids to school every single day.
Now, what are some important lessons that you feel parents and teachers should share with students about school bus etiquette?
Well, I think the first thing is talk to your kids about these routines. You know, I think for us who have ridden on buses for so long, it seems very obvious. But if we don't talk to our kids about structures that keep them safe, they may not know. So talk to them about walking to the school bus stop, looking across the street both ways, being kind and courteous and quiet on the bus. And I think kindness now more than ever is important. So make sure you're talking to your kids about being kind to these other kids on the bus, because we want an environment where all kids feel safe.
And where can people get more information?
Head to betterourbuses.com for more information.
Jenna Hager, it's been a pleasure having you here on the show. Thank you so much for joining me on Coffee with America.
Thank you.
September is Baby Safety Month, when we focus attention on how to take care of our little ones and keep them safe. Joining us now is mom and nationally renowned nursery and playroom designer, Vanessa Antonelli. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Sasha. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. So what are some important things to consider when designing a space for babies or young children?
I think that when parents find out they're first expecting, there's so much information coming at them. Family and friends will give all of their 2 cents about what should go in the nursery or what the nursery should look like. And people think there are like rules to follow when it comes to the style of the nursery. Absolutely not. There are no rules when it comes to style. You have to create the space that feels great for you and your family, because you're going to be spending a lot of time in this room, so it's got to feel good to you. However, there are lots of rules when it comes to safety. So you really need to find that proper balance of style and safety to create the perfect space.
Okay. And do you have any suggestions for keeping babies safe in our cars?
Okay, so I'm personally a child's passenger safety technician. I went to school for that, and I help parents pick the right car seat for their cars and also teach them how to safely install it, because 80% of car seats are installed incorrectly, which is terrifying. But what I think that a lot of parents don't spend enough time on, and I wish they did spend more time, is picking a good set of tires, because that is critical for the safety of their whole family, really. A tire's contact path is the size of our hand. It is the only part of the vehicle that actually touches the road, which is crazy to think about something so small having so much of an impact. These Drive Guard tires from Bridgestone give parents peace of mind, because if you're anything like me, then you have this fear of being stuck on the road with your children, maybe with bad cell service or in an area that's not well lit. And you don't have to worry about that with these tires, because they're designed to drive up to 50 miles to safety after puncture. That means they really perform when parents need to keep their family safe most.
I remember when mine were little, this was always a subject of discussion. How important is choosing the right bedding for babies?
Well, like I explained to you earlier, style is all up to you. Crib sheets, your choice. Crib skirt, your choice as well. But when it comes to a crib mattress, you really have to pay more attention to what you're choosing. This is a brand new crib mattress. It is called the Respiro Crib Mattress by Baby Trend. And what I love about it is that it offers safety in multiple ways. When you talk about a safe sleep environment for your children, this product is going to be key. It guarantees 100% ventilation. It has open air sides and a high-tech breathable mesh, which regulates the baby's body temperature. So there's 2 things happening here. One is the fact that your baby's getting that ventilation, and 2 is the fact that babies can't regulate their own body temperature, and you don't want them to overheat. That would be extremely dangerous for them. So this does both of those, and on top of that, it's hypoallergenic. So you hear about these products that have chemicals in them or harsh flame retardants. This has none of those in there. So all 3 of those things create a safe sleep environment for your baby. But we love safety, but on top of that, this product is also convenient for moms because it comes with, and dads, because it comes with a splash mat and a laundry bag, so you can quickly change it and wash it and make sure that there's not too much leaking, and get them right back on the mattress for your next nap.
Mom and designer Vanessa Antonelli, so glad you could join us on Coffee with America. Thank you.
Thank you.
Every year, about 15,000 children are diagnosed with cancer. Coming up next, we'll introduce you to some programs dedicated to finding a cure for cancer and helping children lead happy and productive lives. Keep it right here on Coffee with America.
Mom, thank God you're gonna be okay.
So relieved. But you both should know when my time comes, I have a final expense policy with Senior Care USA.
Is Senior Care USA the life insurance policy that helps loved ones pay for funeral expenses and other debts? Bill and I called to get more information.
Yes, and there's an immediate payout of up to $50,000.
If you're over 50, call Senior Care USA now to learn more about final expense insurance plans.
There's no medical exam, even if you have a pre-existing condition like I do. When I called, the quote was free, and there was no pressure.
I found out that policies start for as little as 35 cents a day. Rates will never increase and coverage won't decrease.
I'm gonna call today.
Ask about the free prescription discount card. Oh, I'm so glad you'll be taken care of.
Call 1-800-959-3918. That's 1-800-959-3918.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-455-3627. That's 1-800-455-3627.
Have you been denied credit or hit with high interest rates? A low credit score happens to many of us, and millions of people are victims of incorrect items on their credit reports and don't even know it. That's why you need credit repair now. Our proven process has resulted in past clients seeing on average 11 negative items removed from their credit report and a 40-point increase after the first 4 months in our program. Call now and request your credit report and credit score for free in minutes.
Call 1-800-264-9348.
This September, 2 special events in Washington, D.C. are bringing attention to Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. One is called Cure Fest, which gathers together hundreds of advocacy groups aimed at making pediatric cancer research a national priority. The other is a forum called Children and Cancer that will bring experts from around the country together to elevate the national discussion on childhood cancer and what strides are being made in finding cures. Joining us today from Washington, D.C. to explain the critical need to elevate this national discussion are 3 amazing people. Emily Belcher is a CureFest organizer and mother of a brave 8-year-old with a brain tumor, her daughter Caroline Belcher. And Catherine Blades is the Chief Communications Officer for AFLAC, which has given more than $118 million to the cause and is sponsoring both of these events. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you, Sasha.
Thank you. Emily, tell us more about CureFest and the goals you hope to achieve.
Sure. CureFest is a free 2-day event in Washington, D.C. It brings together the childhood cancer community and the general public, and our goal is to speak with one voice to advocate for children with cancer. Our hope is that childhood cancer will become a national priority, and that will in turn increase the funding. Right now, childhood cancer only receives 4% of the national funding for cancer.
Caroline, tell us about what you've been through and are going through in terms of your cancer and treatment.
When I first got diagnosed with cancer, I had to stay in the hospital for a really long time. and I had lots of pokes, IVs, and I had to take a lot of yucky medicine. Now I go back every 12 weeks to Cincinnati Children's to have an MRI and a follow-up with my doctors.
And Catherine, please give us an update on the efforts to find a cure for childhood cancers.
We've come a long way, but we still have a very long way to go. A short half-century ago, the cure rate was only 20%. Today, it's 80%. And it's just not good enough because every child deserves a lifetime.
Tell us more about the Children and Cancer Forum.
We're very excited about both of these events, and AFLAC is proud to be a sponsor of both of them. But we're partnering with Atlantic Media to bring together the brightest minds in research and treatment of pediatric cancer to have a national discussion on what's next. How do we eradicate pediatric cancer?
And Emily, what kind of support and treatments has Caroline received?
Well, Caroline received chemotherapy and proton radiation, and she had 3 bone marrow transplants. As far as support, we've been amazed at the childhood cancer community, which really binds together and comes together to support children. Our friends and family have been absolutely amazing, and we're just very thankful at this time that Caroline is stable.
Where can we go for more information about CureFest and other organizations looking for a cure for childhood cancers?
You can go to carefestusa.org.
Emily and Caroline Belcher and AFLAC's Catherine Blades, so glad you can join me today on this very important topic on Coffee with America.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
T-Mobile has completely disrupted wireless, and Netflix has disrupted entertainment. What happens when you bring 2 disruptors together? You get Netflix on Us from T-Mobile.
T-Mobile's giving people free Netflix if they get or already have a T-Mobile One family plan. And that's a big win because we all love getting something for free, right? So anyone with a T-Mobile One plan can now binge watch their favorite Netflix shows as much as they want, whenever they want, for free. And that includes taxes and fees.
While users of other wireless networks have seen their speeds plummet under the stress of offering unlimited data, T-Mobile's network speeds have increased, and the company is doubling down on unlimited data with free Netflix subscriptions.
This year, Americans crossed a tipping point, spending more than 50% of screen time on smartphones and digital devices versus that traditional TV. So mobile viewing, it's expected to more than double by 2020.
For more information, visit T-Mobile.com/Netflix.
Big Bang Theory star Kaylee Cuoco is helping Panera Bread announce its next wave of transparency.
I'm here with Panera today. I'm very excited. They just announced this amazing cup that tells you all your calorie count and added sugar in certain drinks.
Panera will be the first national restaurant to place calories and added sugar information directly on the cup and into the hands of guests. The new Sweet Facts cups are in stores now.
Up next, a heart-to-heart conversation about AFib, what you need to know about this heart condition, including the latest treatments. It's all coming up on Coffee with America.
So like many of you out there, I'm still on my weight loss journey. I've lost a significant amount of weight, and when you get to this kind of plateau that you reach and you're like, okay, the scale's not moving, I have 3 products that I'm going to show you today that are going to help you get over that plateau. First thing is protein. There's a million different proteins you could use in the world. And then there's kind of like this, do you do whey? Do you go to plant-based? Never in my life would I have thought I would have gone to plant-based, but I'll tell you why I did. A, I don't like using dairy products anymore. They tend to make me bloat and not feel so good, and then I feel like I'm gaining more weight, which is ironic. B, the other thing I really like about this is it comes with chia seeds, flax seeds, all your fibers. Another thing that I really like is your typical whey protein has about 19 grams of protein per serving. This has 25. Moving on to CLA, this is a hidden gem. If you didn't hear about this, you heard it now, and you need to implement it into your regimen. So CLA is conjugated linoleic acid, and what this does is it helps your metabolic rate. It's all about heat signatures when you're trying to lose weight. It's all about eating like 2 hours, getting those heat signatures up. This aids with that, and then interestingly enough, it helps you burn belly fat. There's tons of people claiming that this happens. I can tell you this really does that. That is my biggest area I hate, and for most of us it is. So and then I want to move on to the wonder of Mago 7. Mago 7 I don't use all the time, and the reason why is because you need to dedicate some time to the bathroom the next day. So a good time to use this is really any time, but I use it when I'm gonna do like a photo shoot or maybe have an event like somebody's wedding. This makes you feel like you have a little bit more of a flatter stomach. You really cleanse your system. This is like a detox. So you take this the night before. I typically take it like on a cheat day, so the next day I just like completely don't even remember that the cheat happened. You take this before, dedicate some time to the bathroom, and you've never felt better. So these are the 3 products I would recommend using when you hit your plateau. The pea protein, which is essential for your protein intake. It helps you lose weight, maintain muscle. In conjunction, if you want to use this, the CLA also helps your heat signatures, your metabolic rate. It helps the stubborn belly fat. I use this every day and I've noticed a huge difference. And then of course the Mago 7. Cleanse your body, detox, spend some time in the bathroom, and you look snatched. These are my 3 products to continue your weight loss journey and get that revenge body.
Atrial fibrillation, or AFib, is a quivering or irregular heartbeat that can lead to blood clots, stroke, heart failure, and other heart-related complications. September is AFib Awareness Month, and joining us to help raise awareness of AFib are Melanie Truehills and Dr. John Day. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Now, Dr. Day, let's start with you. Now that we know what AFib is, my question to you is, how do we treat it, and is there a way to prevent it?
Sure. Certainly starting off first with healthy lifestyle changes, and that can help for a lot of people in putting it into remission, but that doesn't always work. And when in cases it doesn't work, there are medications, and when lifestyle changes and medications don't work, we have a new procedure called a catheter ablation procedure. And that's where we go into the heart and fix the area that's misfiring. And how do we do it? We have a new 3-dimensional mapping system. The one I personally like is the one from Abbott, the EnSight Precision Mapping System. And if you will, it creates a 3-dimensional map of the heart, a GPS-like system, so we can see exactly where the heart is misfiring and treat that area.
Now, Melanie, this is a topic that's very close to your heart, no pun intended. Tell us about your experience with AFib and how someone is usually diagnosed.
Well, I had basically skipped beats, shortness of breath, dizziness, and I felt like I had a fish flopping around in my chest. And fortunately, I was able to have this diagnosed as atrial fibrillation, which I'd never heard of, and I had blood clots and a close call with a stroke. So that motivated me to help others find their solution. I couldn't just stand on the sidelines and watch other people suffer. So I started StopAFib.org, a nonprofit organization, to raise awareness of AFib and to help those living with it to get their lives back.
Why is getting the word out this September so important?
Well, we created September as National Atrial Fibrillation Awareness Month in order to raise awareness of this condition so that we could get people diagnosed and treated before they have a stroke.
And for those that are interested, where can someone go to learn more about AFib and options available to them?
I think probably the most important thing is if you're having symptoms to let your doctor know so that you can get diagnosed. And to learn more, Melanie has a great website that she has.
It's StopAFib.org. Also, we collaborate with the American Heart Association on MyAFibExperience.org.
Melanie Truehills and Dr. John Day, thank you both so much for bringing attention to this very important topic, and thank you for joining us on Coffee with America.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's award season. Celebrity makeup artist and beauty expert Mikki Williams has a look at the hottest anti-aging methods, beauty products, and style secrets of the stars and what they do to prepare for the big night.
Hey guys, here's some of my celebrity secrets from behind the scenes of the red carpet. Smart Graph Hair Restoration. Basically, this is taking hair from where you have a lot and redepositing it where you need it. Silhouette Insta-Lift. This is a minimally invasive solution that has immediate results. Plus, over time, you create your own collagen. Next, your neck area. Check out Neostrata Skin Active Triple Firming Neck Cream. Firmer, lifted, more youthful looking neck, and it works on uneven skin tone. Lips. What about Bliss Dex Conditioning Lip Serum? This is a great way. One drop deeply conditions lips with nutrient-rich oils and vitamin E. Now, Odor Eaters created Soft and Slim, a beautiful way to slide right into a woman's high heel. It's created for women's shoes. So all of these tips and more are on my website at sharetheglam.com.
Up next, we're getting you ready for National Coffee Day. I'll tell you all about the Coffee Day freebies right after this quick break. Stay with us.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and three-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-323-4502 now and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you the #1 mistakes retirees are making with their investments today and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-323-4502 to have your free information kit rushed to your door. Again, that's 800-323-4502.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain or knee pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace or knee brace covered by Medicare at little to absolutely no cost to you.
800-787-1520.
Right now to see if you qualify. These professional-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, spinal disorders, stenosis, and other painful back problems. Our medical-grade durable knee braces are designed for those with osteoarthritis and general knee pain and weakness. Our accredited staff will handle all of the Medicare paperwork. And best of all, your brace is shipped directly to your home for free. Will you qualify for a Medicare-covered back brace or knee brace? There's only one way to find out.
Call the Back and Knee Brace Center at 800-787-1520. That's 800-787-1520.
There's a big day coming up. National Coffee Day is September 29th, and the only thing I like better than a good cup of coffee is a free cup. So our producers did some digging, and here's a look at some of the spots offering free or discounted cups of coffee to celebrate Coffee Day. First off, Krispy Kreme will give away a free original glazed donut and a small coffee. Wawa stores are offering a free coffee all day on $9.29. 7-Eleven will offer a free any size coffee for all current 7 Rewards members on National Coffee Day, as well as the entire weekend through October 1st. And we found out that McDonald's will donate its Coffee Day proceeds to the nonprofit charity Covenant House. So make sure to take a coffee break or two to celebrate National Coffee Day on September 29th. That does it for today's Coffee with America. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you missed a segment or want to watch full shows, you can do it on our website, coffeewithamerica.com. You can also follow the show on social media at Coffee with America and follow me at Sasha Rianda. Have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time.